Say hello to my little friend.
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 Hello!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, 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 indeed. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever, whoever, and however you are. As John said in the intro, this is indeed Friday night, and it's all in, and I am glad to be back, John.
Yes. Now, what I was going to ask, could you guys hear the intro? We're still sounding out this platform. I just wanted to make sure that they can hear us when we're not on screen.
Well, I'm not sure.
Did you hear my intro that was in between the Dwarves and All In? Yes, yes, says Amy.
Me and Natalie will be recording Monday's episode of the Monday Mock tomorrow afternoon, boys and girls, because obviously, once again, I will not be here live Monday night. I will be in Gay Party!
So I don't know what Beats and Tapes is listening to, but he says no. I'm getting mixed messages, people. Everybody says yes, apart from Beats and Tapes.
Yes, mixed. Well, yeah, well, I don't know. I just don't know. If you could hear the intro, click the like button. If you couldn't hear the intro,
Click the like button. If you could hear the intro, subscribe. If you couldn't hear the intro,
Subscribe!
And if you could hear the intro, make a small donation that will be read out by Kofi. And if you can't hear the intro, make a small donation saying, no, I couldn't hear the intro. And it will be read out by Kofi. Where's Kofi? Why is Kofi not here? I can't see. Kofi's here. Kofi should be here. Oh no.
It's not there.
Right. Now there's a point, people. There's a point.
What's
when
he
we're
doing?
big like this, right?
Yeah.
You can't see Kofi. Kofi goes and hides when we're big like this. Right? But when we're small, pardon me, and when I say small, I use the term, advisedly. What the hell happened there?
What's he doing?
No,
I think he's trying to do something.
I am doing something.
No, I can't see you doing something.
Yes, but I'm doing something in the studio, which is not something that you should be watching.
Oh, he's playing with his toys, people. He's
So,
playing.
When you see us like this, right?
I still can't see Kofi.
You should be able to see Kofi, because Kofi needs to be turned on.
You haven't turned it on, have you?
Well, yeah, I have now. Kofi's turned on now. There you go.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You did it.
Right.
Woohoo!
So when you see Kofi on screen, anything you donate will be read out. And I got to apologise. Was it Robin last week that did a Kofi donation? And obviously Kofi didn't read it out. So, Robin, you guys can put anything Robin can put anything he likes up, and I'll read it out within reason.
I do want to respond to Stuart Seaton there in the chat, who says, "Are you guys dressing like the painting of King Chuck?"
No.
Well, I thought that's what we were going for. I did.
Oh, right, okay. So you're saying yes. Right,
I
okay.
thought that's what we were going for. That's why I wore red today. So I saw your little thumbnail that you made.
Yeah, the pre-souped portrait of King Charles.
Yeah. Good old Just Stop Oil.
What can you say? That you can rely on them for absolutely nothing.
No, you can rely on them for a good bit to take the piss out of. You can rely on them for entertainment. You can rely on them to do something stupid, idiotic, and funny that you can use and farm as content.
Right, moving on, shall we? So we've got quite a bit to get through this evening, haven't we, Ben? Right.
You say so. I've not really been in the loop this week, I'm not going to lie, so let's get to it.
Well, it's been quite a busy week. It's been quite a busy week. So I just thought I'd put up a King Charles joke since we got King Charles at the start anyway. So I told the maid to get the washing in before it rained. And his mother, the Queen, says, "What do you want, a medal?" And he goes, "Yes." And then we have a picture for later King Charles saying, "It's the 1/3 from the left." That tickled me. Yes, it's a simple meme, but it tickled me.
It tickled me too, because let's face it, he didn't earn a single one of those bloody medals.
No, easy, and let's face it, I'm easily tickled, am I not? I'm going to...
I mean, your sense of humour isn't amazing.
My sense of humour isn't amazing. Yeah, okay. Right. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to... See, when Charles unveiled his portrait, he kind of took a step back as if he wasn't expecting it.
Well, I've been looking for a word, because I saw it unveiled the other day, right? And I've been looking for a word to describe it ever since. I see Shalini in the chat there says satanic. I've seen people say that it, a lot of things along those lines. But I think I finally found the word to describe that painting. Do you want to hear it?
Pre-souped?
It's shit.
Yeah, well, it's pre-souped because he's obviously said to the guy, "Make me a painting that won't matter if they throw tomato soup on it."
Mm-hmm.
Right. Anyway, let's have a look at Charlie unveiling it. Back when he unveiled it, went, "Whoa," as if to say, "That's not quite what I wanted."
Well, of course it's not quite what you bloody wanted. It's awful. It's terrible. It's shit. It is shit. But then again, the artists of today, these are the type of people who will literally put a skip in the middle of a room and say, "This is art. Come and pay to see it. It's a skip full of fucking trash." I mean, that's the sort of people we are dealing with today. In this day and age. Shalini says, did y'all see Bob Moran's version? Brill. No, unfortunately, like I said, I've been out of the loop this week. So when John chucks a story at me, I am mocking it on the fly. I've had a wonderful week, actually, before we move on. I've had a wonderful week, sort of. And you should go over to the Real Review UK and see tomorrow's video to see why. But I've had a wonderful week with the wife and kids, and despite the fact that we had 2 buffet meals every day this last week, I managed to lose £3 in weight. So
Nobody
I'm quite happy.
Cares. Nobody cares.
I don't care that nobody
Stop
cares.
telling people about you, because nobody cares. Nobody gives a fuck.
Go to the Real Review UK. You can see more.
Fucking go and plug yourself into a fucking socket. Anyway. Moving on.
Ooh, come and watch us on the outer place. Ooh.
Fuck you. Okay. Right, this guy's got a fucking point, actually, I think.
I agree.
He's got a point.
I agree.
He got a life sentence. He died. Sentence complete. He's done the thing.
I agree.
Yeah, so he is quite disturbing looking. He reminds me of someone. Yeah. But no, well, not shut up, Shalini Varma. And anyway, you better be careful because there's a video of you coming up later on.
What?
An old video of Shalini.
What?
I've found an old video of Shalini, and I'm going to play it.
I bet it's not actually her, and it's
bet
just
it is.
someone.
I bet it is.
I'm a bit.
So anyway, so yeah, you shut up. Right, is there anyone else in the audience that wants some? Anybody? Does anybody want some?
Emma says she cares about my trip.
That's only because Emma's got a fucking crush on you. I mean, really, come on. We all know it. It's not new. And I'm pretty sure she's not denying it. Anyway.
Well, who would deny that?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I can take this. I think I need to go solo. Right, I've forgotten what I'm doing now. We need a fucking producer. Can somebody come and produce
Are you sending this to Rumble?
No, I'm not.
We are on Rumble. You can.
Well, there you go. It'll be called something weird. I don't understand how, because I never set Rumble up.
So are we on Rumble?
Oh, I thought you said we were on Rumble, but yeah, no, we're not on Rumble. This isn't on Rumble.
As in the channel is on Rumble. You can, and when John can be asked to set it up, we do stream live there as well. When he can be asked to, when he can be asked to set up.
There's only like 4 people watch us on Rumble.
Vaughn's in big trouble apparently, and is sleeping on the balcony.
Oh, what's wrong? Has he been farting again?
Trouble in paradise, boys and girls. Trouble in paradise.
Right, he's probably done that deliberately because it's warm and he wants to sleep in the balcony.
I mean, I can confirm it is bloody warm here in the south, and it has been all week.
It's quite warm up here as well. The sun's been out for like 5 days. It's getting a bit strange. I'm not used to it.
Anyway, moving on from this bollocks, what else have we got?
Right, Karma's a bitch. So just to set this up, apparently, and you know what? I don't care if it's right or wrong, but apparently this guy was preaching about needing to exterminate a certain group of people. And you can guess what group of people he's talking about when you see them, right? And he then says, apparently, right, if I'm wrong, the ground should disappear beneath my very feet.
He does, yeah.
Have you seen this? Yeah.
I haven't seen the video, but I know that he said it.
Fuck's sake, I thought I drank beer well. Are you getting any more sugar down you as quick as you can?
There's no sugar in this. None.
अमीर जमात इस्लामी पाकिस्तान स्टासुक द्रुन इस्तेमाल की हर करे वायोगीता
There's a lot of worried looking people there. He did mention Pakistan a number of times though, so I think it's absolutely got nothing to do with the current situation. I think it's just a fake. But I don't care. I liked it. And you know what? You know what? Everything that you put out on YouTube appears to be getting struck. I mean, every fucking video I put out this week.
Is it happened already?
No, it hasn't happened on this one. But no doubt. I mean, don't mention the work. Don't mention anything to do with the weather apart from the fact it's been lovely. Because last night's the real not the real review, the outer place not only got a warning about being someone else's content, which we were fair use legitimately commenting on, but apart from that, got a note on it. He got a note. Context note when we were talking about stargates and fucking dimensional portals.
And that context was about climate change, wasn't
it,
John?
You said it. We're going to get on this now. That YouTube's jumped the shark.
I've said the bad.
I mean, I think YouTube's obviously using AI, and from previous experience and current experience, the one thing we do know about AI is it's shit.
Shite!
Absolute shite! And it is, yeah. Right.
I mean, it gives you more fingers than the king's sausage hands. It's ridiculous if you try and use the AI art. I mean, friend of the show, but the person I'm concerned about currently, Nick Cotton, has now started using AI to make songs. He's discovered the Adam of it all.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, it's shite. It is absolute shite. You're absolutely right, and we should not be indulging in it, because the problem is, it's shite right now, John. But at some point, that shit will become Skynet if we keep indulging it, and at that point, we are fucked.
Yeah. So, on an unrelated topic, Elon Musk has said his next trial of Neuralink is ready to be released.
You know what?
So he's looking for volunteers, Ben.
Sign me up.
It's like, I mean, all I said in reply was, "Have you seen Scanners?" And that's all you need to know. Have you seen Scanners? Because let's face it, I mean, and this is a revelation that came to me this week, Ben. I think Neuralink, I think Elon Musk is nothing but a closet arsonist, because everything he does involves fire. The blowtorch thing, the what do you call it? Flamethrower. The fucking Teslas that catch fire all the time. His rockets do nothing but explode. I mean, the guy is nothing but an arsonist. He might as well come out and just say it. And Twitter's a fucking dumpster fire, isn't it? It's a permanent dumpster fire.
John.
Ben. Shh. Ben.
I like fire.
Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Right, speaking of fire, here's one for you then. Right, so apparently a herd of 170 bison could help store the CO2 equivalent of 43,000 cars. Yeah, okay, but isn't the problem with large ruminants the amount of methane that they produce?
No, because you know what?
No, I don't know what. What bullshit size are you going to spin at me?
I was going to spin the mainstream bullshit, but I suppose I won't.
It's just, I mean, sometimes I despair. I really do despair. Do you despair? Do you? Do you people out there, do you despair?
I am clinically depressed. I am.
You actually sound like you're half cut because you're slurring your words. Apart from a couple of drinks every now and again, like count on one hand, in the last 13 years, I kind of wish I were half cut. I kind of wish I were. Yeah.
Because as you say, I'm slurring my words. That's because I'm really tired. But
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here.
So I tell you what, let's just do all the slides, get them done and dusted, and then we'll do all the videos. How does that sound?
You know what? That sounds
Right.
like...
So this shocking incident occurred in Florida where they have alligators, and it happens quite a lot because they have quite a lot of alligators and they have people that live close to the alligators. And
absolutely.
alligators don't generally get on that well with people and they tend to eat them or try to on their dogs and things like that. So this alligator bites a Florida swimmer's arm, right? That's all we needed to know. That is all we needed to know.
Why do I care that she's Jewish?
Well, it's like the shark that ate the tourist in
Russian.
Egypt. Yeah, because you've got to have it rammed down your throat at least 6 million times that these are bad people.
That's a slightly specific number there, John.
Oh, it's just a number plucked out of thin air. It means
I'm
nothing.
Sure you fucking did. But you know, there was a little boy that was eaten by an alligator at a Disney World resort. Actually,
Yeah.
I didn't know what religion that boy was. I did.
No, that's because you don't need to know. But the only reason you need to know right now is because mainstream narrative.
It's because I'm going to paraphrase what Adam's saying here and say it's because that alligator likes hummus.
Yeah, it does.
He likes hummus.
Right, so, the future is, well, actually, it doesn't matter. Right, so the future's bright for the Netherlands, apparently. So and we have to actually put our hands up here, Ben, because you did say this wouldn't happen.
He's not the leader.
Doesn't matter.
No, I said that he would never be allowed to be the leader.
Bloody hell, you just cannot say, I was wrong. They'd never be able to make a government. They've made a government.
Let me stop you there.
Oh, God, okay.
Because if you go back to the episode where we spoke about
it... no, you're right. You're fucking 100%. You're right.
What I actually said...
Yeah, okay, let's move on.
Anyway... No. Let's not move on.
We don't have a right-wing government. We do have a right-wing government that has been identified with Geert Wilders' PVV party at the helm. Oh, okay. But he's not the leader. That's the important part. He's not the leader. Right. So this coalition has outlined plans for a strict approach to immigration.
Are you going to let me speak or not? Because
I wasn't going to.
Because what I actually said, and you can go back and look at this, is that they will be able to form a government as long as he is not at the helm. I said that. I said he would never be allowed to be the leader.
You're right. 100% you're right. Let's move on. Right. Denmark is selling Aryan trait sperm to India and other countries.
This is from Red Ice TV, though.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
I mean, okay. So I have to look at it with a bit of skepticism, first and foremost. Yeah. However, if that is true, that's actually quite funny.
Yeah, well... Actually, we'll come back to that then. We'll come back to that. Now, this one I have to agree with. Okay, so this is the National.
Right. I've seen this video.
This isn't a video. This is just a clip. But this is the National, right? And I'm not a fan of the SNP, and the National is their paper. Really, their mouthpiece.
Of course, it's their mouthpiece, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a fan of it. I don't agree with almost everything that they say, but on this occasion, the police were completely out of order.
What do you mean on this occasion the police were completely out of order? The police are mostly out of order in this day and age.
Yeah, but you can't speak to every occasion, right? So this video, what this guy did, he did nothing wrong.
He did nothing wrong at all.
The policeman, on the other hand, was completely out of order and broke the law, I would say.
I would agree with you. I think he broke the law. I think he abused his power, and he should be stripped of his job. He should be. In fact, I would like to see prosecution, because it wasn't just a sly warning. The guy was quite violently threatening.
I know. And he came up with things that I've never heard of, and I've got an actual award for being the top academic at the police college. So I'm actually fairly well versed in the law. But no, this guy come up with the one where, so you're failing to obey the directions of a constable.
And what's your point, officer?
He seems to be applying the road traffic law to pedestrians at this point.
But still, what's your point? Who cares
Exactly.
if you're failing to obey a constable? You do not have to do what the police tell you just because they say we're the police and we're telling you what to do. That's not how it works, and that's how it should be. How it works, you know.
Well, you do in certain occasions, right? For instance, if you are driving a motor vehicle on a public road, you have to do what a constable in uniform directs you to do.
Well, yes, you do.
You do have to. No, there's no to an extent. If a constable in uniform requires you, while driving that vehicle, to stop or turn around or go somewhere else, you must do so. That's the road traffic law.
Okay, I'll defer to your judgment on that.
Okay? And the road traffic law is the same in Scotland as it is in England, so there's no differences there. Right,
Okay.
but yeah, on this occasion, they're completely out of order because the guy's a pedestrian, he's a member of the press, he's not doing anything wrong, and he certainly was not obstructing the police in any execution of their duty. In fact, if anyone was obstructing the police in the execution of his duty, it was the policeman himself by moving away from the scene of contention.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I think that police officer was acting like an absolute dick.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, and what a lot of people don't understand is, for the most part, police officers don't actually know the law. They're
A lot of them don't.
They're not legally trained.
Well,
They're
they
not,
are. They are.
Well, not really.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they
Not to the extent, like, say, a solicitor is.
Oh, okay, but you have 16 weeks of college-based tuition, right?
That's not really enough.
No, okay, Ben, but you've got 16 weeks of 8 till 5 in a academic environment learning the law, right? Learning the basic law, right? And then when you go back to the office and start doing your work, you are a probationer for 2 years and you have to learn the rest of it as you're working through things. So you're always with someone else and you're always told, where to draw the line and where the law would be. So you are in fact, most police officers, once they've finished their probation, can normally outwit most newly qualified solicitors when it comes to the actual criminal law. Because remember, when you're learning as a solicitor, you're not just learning criminal law, whereas the police are. We don't deal with civil law at all. Whereas when you're being trained to be a solicitor, you're dealing with both civil and criminal law. And there's a lot more civil law than there is criminal. So your proportion of criminal law that you get is quite low compared to what a police officer would get.
Well, you're generalising there, but yes, you're probably right. I mean, specialists exist and will know far more than any police officer. But still,
well, that depends because many police officers have been through the legal system and are indeed lawyers.
But let me just go back to this case in particular and say that this officer took his 16 weeks of academic tuition, thought on it for a minute, and went, "No, I'm just gonna make something up."
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And there's
That's
no
what
excuse
happened.
for it because there are lazy bastards and then there are police officers.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done. He's scraped by at the college, and he's not applied himself thereafter. And like any other occupation these days, it's a nightmare trying to get someone out of it.
Unfortunately, I've seen reports of the same officer physically assaulting people in the protest itself. So
Nice.
I think this police officer himself, he might be in a little trouble. I hope he's in a little trouble. My word, John, it must be hot there if you've got the sweat towel out.
I have. I haven't even had meat tonight, so I don't have the meat sweats.
To be fair, I think that's probably why I lost weight this week, because all I've eaten is meat.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Carnivore diet works, so there's no doubt. No doubt about it, my man. Anyway, shall we have a look at this young lady here? So she said that life has now become complicated as she has had twins to her ragdoll husband. So not only has she had a ragdoll baby, she now has 2 little ragdoll twins. People are nuts, aren't they?
I don't know what to say. It's funny, but should this sort of clear mental health problem be amplified and celebrated? Or should this woman be taken to a place where she can get some help?
Did we have? Where did we have this conversation? Oh, I don't know. Did we have this conversation on the Monday mock
I don't know.
about not mocking people that were mentally ill?
I mean, we're definitely going to mock her.
Yeah, we are going to mock her, but
And the reason we're going to mock her is because she's put herself out there.
well, yeah, she has. Yeah, she's put herself out there. I mean, she's not like the guy at the petrol pump.
And you know, me and Natalie especially, we got the autism pass, so we're mentally ill. We can mock people. We got the
Yeah,
pass.
okay.
We got the pass.
So yeah, I just don't know. I don't know what you can say.
I don't know what you can say. I think the world is going to shit, and I think stories like this are just that manifest.
Yeah, the world is going to shut, and you know, I think the more you look at it, the more the fourth turning seems to be happening. You know,
Oh my God!
but it really does.
Yeah.
Hey, but it does, and you know when you look at things, and it's like people do the right. So children in particular these days seem to be really badly behaved. Okay.
Mm.
And you can't blame that on anything other than their upbringing by both their parents and their schools, right?
Right.
So people aren't brought up the same way they were,
No.
right? So then people start moaning about the children being really badly behaved, but it's them that brought them up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so if you've got badly behaved children, that's your problem. You did it. You know?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, fine.
Oh.
It is hot here. Okay, I'm with you. You know, last week it was unbearably hot. This week it's getting there again, but we shall persist. Oh God, Pete Burns.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day
Yeah.
when you all thought Pete Burns looked weird? Well, now you all look like him.
They do, don't they? They do.
I think this is probably aimed at a certain subset of the population. However, there are 2 mums at the school every bloody morning, and
Yeah.
I swear monthly they go and have their lips plumped up, and they look like that.
See, when I was in the hospital last week, there was an auxiliary, and she had lips like that, and she'd had a boob job. Fuck. And Mark and and I suspect she might have had a butt tuck as well.
I
I
mean,
mean, she obviously loved herself, but why? Why? I mean, why do people think that's a good look?
well, look, each to their own.
Look at that Ukrainian bird that we've covered twice now. Once on the Monday Mock and once on
Yeah.
All In. You know, the one with the grotesque implants and things that made her face look massive, even bigger than Pete
Yeah.
Burns. You know, what are these people? Peru's right.
My camera is dying in the heat again.
Yeah, I think it might be. Peru's right.
Yeah.
Right, so this tweet's from Heidi. Do you remember Heidi?
We love Heidi.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
love Heidi.
Heidi's a lesbian in Portland. That's
I'm-
that's a good place to be a lesbian, I think. But she's a right-leaning lesbian. That's the problem.
And I mean, she is so out and proud. It's fantastic to see as well.
Yeah, but she makes some cracking jokes on the wokeness.
Yeah, did you see the video she posted the other day with 2 ladies in a hot tub?
No, I did not.
It-
Is that the one she had to remove?
I don't know. It was like two ladies sit. There was a voiceover. It said 2 ladies sitting 5 feet apart because they're not lesbians. Yeah. And then the next clip was the ladies on top of each other making out, and then the voiceover goes, "Oh wait, they were lesbians."
So that was quite good. So this woman who has stopped saving for her retirement and have increased her spending and the amount of long-term health risks she's taking because she reckons we'll all be dead in 10 to 15 years because of AI. so Heidi comments, which I think is fantastic. The lady who had a gangbang for her birthday is going to start taking more risks. I take my hat off to you.
I mean, if you can take more risks than that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God! Why am I seeing? Why am I seeing him the useless and the dwarf?
Because the latest polling is they're both set to lose their seats in the election.
Woo!
That would be tremendous. That's the kind of news that's worth getting up in the morning for, isn't it?
Mm.
Right. And Mark Nelson posted this tweet, which I found quite frightening, right? So in 1992, lightning struck a turbine in the UK's first commercial wind farm in Cornwall. 32 years later, the turbine and the nacelle are still there. That's, and they talk about cleaning up the environment.
Nothing.
Right, carry on.
I don't need to.
Right, we've got Sebastian here. That's you can't write shit like this. This is comedy gold. Today marks the start of a new golden age of British shipbuilding. At the first Sea Lords Sea Power Conference, I'll set out how we'll build 28 ships and submarines for the Royal Navy in the UK.
Of course you will.
Including up to 6 new warships to ensure our commandos can fight and win for generations.
Okay, Grant.
1. Who's going to sail them? Because we don't have enough sailors to sail the ships we already have. That's why we're mothballing them. So nobody wants to be in the Navy. So who's going to sail them?
In the Navy, come on and sail the 7 seas in the Navy. Look, he's muting himself when he sneezes. That's very polite of you, John. Very polite.
Thank you. Now, I'm just going to briefly go back to the dwarfs that opened the show because I saw, and people that have watched the other thing last night, I apologise for repeating myself, but yesterday I saw an actual real life giant.
Oh.
Yeah. I reckon he was about 5'1", 5'2", right?
Right.
But he was a dwarf.
Oh, so he had dwarfism and the features.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, massive head, short arms, short legs, big tubby body. But he was obviously a dwarf, and I have verifiable evidence.
I can confirm he was a giant dwarf.
Because I was being asked a few questions yesterday on the show, so I thought I'd get some backup. I had an eyewitness with me.
Jesus Christ.
No, that was Andy.
Yeah. I know who it was. He got his wife to say a line. So going back to that video at the beginning, I actually follow one of the girls in that. She's actually quite funny. Her name's Lila Hart, right?
What one?
Not the second to last, the third to last.
Right.
And then she's on X, she's on Twitter, but she does comedy and she does tours with people like Chrissy Mayer, who they're really good online. And they do pop culture and comedy shows and stuff like that. They're good fun. However, the one at the front, the ginger, the first bird.
The really tall bird.
Yeah, she is really tall.
Yeah.
And I discovered who she was because Lila Hart was tagging her. And she's an OnlyFans girl. That's what she does.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I know who these people are.
Okay. Right, shall we move on?
We should.
Right, okay. From Engineer for Health. She's, she says, well, this was a mature take, and I've got to give you that. Imagine not eating a cake that your child has made because you're keto. Okay. And so the nice reply from government bot number 9 is, so if a kid brings home a nice beef stew they made, would you expect their vegan parents to suck it up and eat it?
Yes.
Yeah, well, no, you're being blocked for making a stupid response.
No, I mean, that is a good point. That is a good point. Would you expect that? I mean, I don't understand all of this newfangled keto shit. You do it all the time, don't you, John?
Well, basically, it's just not eating shit, mate. It's not eating green shit that poisons you because of all the chemicals in it. Yeah, that's not keto. That's shit. I mean, beer's not keto either. So don't get me wrong. I'm on dirty keto this week. Dirty keto. Dirty keto. Right. Anyway, moving on. You went there, Ben, didn't you? Went to Iceland to see the Northern Lights last night. Got to say, I'm not disappointed. Now, actually, there's a video that we'll come back to this because I want your take on the video.
I can already tell you my take on the video. Like, so I have seen it. Right.
All right. Okay. Well, there's no point in giving me your take before we play the video.
I'll save it.
Yeah, do that.
Save it for later.
These are some of the students on hunger strike for Palestine. This could go on for some time. I think you're right. It certainly could.
I mean, to be fair, it might do some good.
It might. So, apparently, right, now I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but they built a solar farm, a floating solar farm in a reservoir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Idiots.
Which sounds a bit weird, but, you know, they thought obviously this was a good idea. And then a 50-kilometre wind wrecked the whole thing. Now, 50 kilometres is only like 35 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's not fast.
That's like a mild breeze here in Scotland.
It's like when somebody says to you, it's going 100 kilometres an hour, you go, so it's going 65.
62.
You know?
62, I think. But anyway. Yeah. And now, you know something about this, don't you?
I know a lot about this.
You want to talk about it at all, or are you not bothered?
So, we've actually been asked in the chat tonight if we'll do a show or a video about it, and I think it might be worth a little dive into, but for me, I won't be able to do it this week or next week. It'll have to be after that. But Netflix released a show called Baby Reindeer. It's viral as hell, first and foremost, and it's by written by, starring a comedian called Richard Gadd, who says that it's a true story. Doesn't say it's inspired by a true story. Doesn't say anything like that. It says this is a true story at the beginning of every episode. Okay? He's fucked off. I'm supposed to be giving him the 411 and he has gone. So, how is he meant to know what's going on? And how is he meant... Oh, fuck him. So, this woman that you see at the bench in that photograph that John showed is quote-unquote Martha. Martha is the changed identity of Richard Gadd's apparent real-life stalker. But internet sleuths did what internet sleuths do and used, because Richard Gadd throughout the show puts up messages that were sent to him from this stalker. And he puts the real messages on screen. And so people started taking those messages and searching through social media to find the person who had sent those messages to Richard Gadd. They found her in about 10 minutes flat. Netflix said that they had, concealed their identity and done everything they could to protect her. Clearly they hadn't. So
hold on. So these people stalked the stalker.
Yes.
That this program was about.
Yes.
So these people are internet stalkers themselves.
Yes.
Right, okay.
However, right. So this woman's name is Fiona Harvey. And she's come forward and said, yeah, the show's about me. And she's denying everything. She's saying that what was said in the show about her or how she's portrayed isn't true. She's not got any convictions, like is portrayed in the show. In the show, she's given a 9-month prison sentence at the end for stalking Donnie Dunn, which is the fictionalized version of Richard Gadd, played by Richard Gadd. He played himself in it. She's saying none of it's true, although you need to go and watch that interview between her and Piers Morgan, because she, and this is just my opinion, is lying her way through it terribly. It has come, like, after that interview, I came away going, yeah, she did all that. she definitely did all that. And I mean, I can't describe how much of a car crash this 1-hour interview is. It is comedy gold. Because she's like, I didn't send him any emails. Well, I might have sent him an email. No, never wrote him a letter. Oh, no, I might have written him one letter. I tweeted him about 18 times. Yes.
Right. Okay. So there you go.
So now, anyway, she's now demanding £1 million off of Piers Morgan for appearing on his show. And Piers Morgan's response, right?
No.
I barely ever give that man any credit, as anyone watching this would know. But he said, what Fiona Harvey needs is not £1 million. What Fiona Harvey needs is an agent.
Yeah. Yeah. Freaking oddball. So is that the actress that's in that photograph?
Yeah, that's the actress.
But she's quite like her.
Oh, yeah, she looks very much like her. And
Yeah.
the thing is, if that woman who played Martha does not win awards, because she didn't just get the look close, she got the mannerisms of this woman down to an absolute T.
Yeah.
They're the same person. She's done a bloody good job.
Cool. Right, okay, let's move on. I've got a couple of slides left, but I'll leave them for the end. Let's move on to the video section, shall we? So,
the videos.
The video section.
People,
grab your tissues. Be prepared.
Hey, I tell you what, if you're going to buy into that Aurora Lights bollocks, then you really need your head testing. Do you really believe in that? I mean, how many people was out looking at that? And I see people posting videos saying, oh, look, if you're going to fall for that, then you're totally gone. You don't even believe they're spraying the skies. The next thing they'll be doing is they'll be showing you Jesus and Muhammad coming down, holding hands. Come on, man. You got to wake up to this stuff, really and truly. Otherwise, you're going to be so far gone, there'll be no helping you, really. Hey, peace, wake up.
Right, come on, man, you were there, right?
That's above my trampoline.
Right, yeah, no, that's the photograph on your phone.
Yes,
taken from above your trampoline.
Yeah, and I had to, full disclosure, I had to put a long exposure on it of 6 to 9 seconds.
Okay,
right?
So what could you see?
We could see, they looked like curtains and they were pinky, and we could see them in the sky.
What kind of curtains? Sheer curtains or like well-coloured in curtains like you see in the photograph?
Well, you could see the colours. You could
right,
see the colours.
So the photograph is massively enhanced compared to what you could see with an naked eye.
But because of the long exposure. But what I am trying to say is we could see them. Okay.
Yeah. Right, and I'm not disputing that you could see the aurora at low latitudes. What I'm disputing is, see when you go online and look at all the photos.
A lot of them are doctored.
And a lot of them are fucking near enough identical, right?
Yeah.
Different foreground, but everything looks identical. My contention is, I think there may be a bit of the Samsung Moon going on here.
Oh, there could be. I mean, all I'm saying is, well, I turned the AI function off, by the way, because I don't use it on my phone. You can turn it off.
Right.
But what I did use was a long exposure. So it was a couple of them were 6 seconds, so a couple of them were 9 seconds.
Okay. So here's a question for you. Next time the sky's clear, but there's no solar activity, go out and do a 9-second exposure and see what it looks like.
I'll do so tonight because I think it's pretty clear tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did you hand hold that?
Yes.
How do you do a 6 or 9-second exposure with a handheld thing that doesn't shake all over the place?
Well, it's got optical image stabilization in it for the first. But
yeah, okay.
I'm actually pretty good at holding it still when I'm standing still.
No. Okay, Ben. Yeah, okay. Right. Let's just move on, mate. We're just gonna move on.
Let me just say, you know, for posterity's sake, this guy is probably the guy that needs a bit of mental health help.
But this is the world these days. That's what these people are like. Why is that? Why does everyone think there's a problem? And actually, the next one is going to probably annoy some people. But I called this out when he did it, and I thought the guy doesn't even know what fucking day it is. You know, and I just.
Saturday the 10th of May, and I listened with interest to the latest broadcast from
Saturday.
By name, O'Looney by nature.
Yeah, Saturday was not the 10th of May.
No.
I think that's all we need to hear. Yeah, that's all we need to fucking hear.
I'm going to say this, okay, and people might not like what I'm about to say, but I've got to say this. John got very, very ill a couple of years back, and he ended up in hospital, right?
Yeah.
And John essentially...
John O'Looney, not me.
Yeah, he essentially accused the government of poisoning him, rather than the obvious fact that he probably just had a pretty bad version of the coup.
Okay. Or was it the coup, or was it something else?
Well, he was told it was.
Yeah, okay. See, that's the problem.
That is the problem.
Because we never had anything else in that time period, did we?
But, okay, let me rephrase that, people. He could have had a very bad version of pneumonia caused by many things. But what I'm thinking is, ever since that episode, where he was adamant that they were trying to bump him off, I think he's lost his mind.
Well, that's possible, I suppose.
If he is convinced, but my question is this: why would the government try and bump off some random funeral director?
I'm sorry, Ben, you're being too fucking sensible, mate. I mean, you're 100% right. You're 100% right.
Why would they do it? If you can give me evidence, give me a viable reason, I'll buy into it. I'll buy into it. But when you just look at it pragmatically, when you look at it through Occam's razor says to me, he just got really bloody ill. He got really ill. He ended up in the hospital. He caught some kind of something, ended up with something like pneumonia, and obviously his life was saved.
Yeah, if they're going to bump anyone off, wouldn't they bump off Andrew Bridgen?
Well, Teresa says he knows where the bodies are buried.
Well, of course he does, because he's a funeral director.
To be fair.
But the thing is, I remember going to the funeral director. I remember I spoke to a funeral director.
You did?
At length. And there wasn't a problem.
In fact, I spoke to, I went into the hospital and into the director's suites. You know that.
Yeah.
I had an interview. I interviewed one of the top executives of an NHS trust. And I was shown the A&E figures. I know what was going on here. And by the way, I live in a town that is nicknamed God's waiting room because it's got a bloody aging population beyond belief. So you would have thought that A&E would have been full.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to play you a clip now of what appears to be the chief granny of Scotland. This is, I just find this bizarre. Yeah.
There's no conspiracy.
A case of it's going to take as long as it's going to take.
You just answered my no. So in relation to the man that's been charged, I anticipate in a matter of weeks the report will be submitted to the Crown, and over and above that, it continues to be a live investigation. Policing is completely independent of politics. I'm really clear of my policing in independence, and I have every confidence that the teams that are investigating those allegations will do so objectively. There's no conspiracy.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
That's the chief constable of the second biggest police force in the UK.
You're fucked, mate.
Yeah.
You glad you don't work for her, right?
Yeah. I mean, we've had some wrong-uns, but fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we need to say any more on that, do we, Ben?
No.
Bloody hell, mate.
Bloody hell indeed.
Right. And we're going to...
If you're enjoying the show so far, then don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course hit that share button right now. If you haven't done that, hit it. Hit that share button. I'm telling you, share the goddamn show. Because we want you to get other people in here and tell them that maybe, just maybe, they might have some fun.
They might, yeah. Right, okay. Here we go.
The hell is that?
What?
Do you know what?
What is it?
Let me pause you there, because when you see that van driver, when you see his face, you can see it on his, oh fuck, it's Jeremy Vine.
Yeah.
You can see it on his face.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shit.
I mean, I have the same look on my face whenever he appears on Twitter.
He blocked me over a year ago, so I don't see him.
Yeah, you're lucky. For some reason, he won't block me, and yet I call him everything. I've even called him the 4-letter word with the C in front of it.
He has. I've seen that. You called him that today, actually.
Yeah, and he still doesn't block me. But why is he such a C? I mean, what drives him to do this kind of shit?
Attention!
Yeah, but I mean, he's such a... I just, like... I can't say what I would do if I was in the van driver's position or similar, you know what I mean?
Look,
nobody put him out here. He went out his way to get someone into trouble, right?
Yeah, of course he did. Of course he did.
Because nobody put him out. Nobody did anything to endanger him or anything. And the van driver, well, maybe he shouldn't have done it. He didn't put anyone in danger. There was no one else about, you know? He didn't cause anyone to deviate or block anyone's path.
Nope.
So what the fuck? Vile by name, vile by nature.
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. He is, as Tony Garrett says, it comes down to narcissism, and it's a mixture of narcissism and just plain attention seeking. The man wants attention. He knows how to get it. He knows that if he puts that video on social media, he's going to rile up someone like you, John. He knows that.
He is, yeah.
And he's banking on it, because do you know what? All you're doing is spreading his video. You're spreading it to maybe people who hadn't seen it already. You're almost doing his job for him.
Yeah, I suppose I am, mate. I suppose I am. I should really just ignore... See, this is the thing. I should really just ignore it. And to be fair, I've been doing that more and more. I've been spending less time on Twitter, and when I am on, I'm usually sharp, 1, 2 word answers or put downs, and then I fuck off somewhere else. Because
Yeah.
you know what? Life's too short to spend a lot of time on Twitter. It really is.
So there's a new segment coming to the show today. Starts today, and it's called "How Low Can Disney Stock Go?"
Isn't that something you should be putting on the real review rather than on here?
Well, no, because we can laugh at it better here. To be fair. So, and also I spoke more about it on here than I have, because there was a proxy war between the Walt Disney Company and any investor, one of the largest investors, in fact, called Nelson Peltz. The board, he wanted seats on the board last month, April. They voted not to put Nelson Peltz on the board. Disney stock has now fallen from $124 at the time of that vote to $103.25 a share, knocking billions in value off of the company.
Way to go! Way to go, Bob!
Way to go, Bob! Way to go! Now, summer officially starts in around 2 weeks' time. Can it get below $100 before the start of summer?
Yes, yes, it can. Yes, it can.
We shall keep an eye on it and keep you updated.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. And in relation to the India wants your sperm story, I think we have an update coming in.
While there's a war against white babies in the West, other countries would love to have a white baby. Although India is a country of 1 billion people, there are more than 19 million infertile couples and growing. IVF expert Dr. Bakshi said that 70% of couples seeking IVF in India ask for fair skin and blue eyes.
I mean, that is from the Times of India.
Yeah.
And I'll take that. In fact, I follow a very.
I did a little bit of research.
I was going to say I actually follow a very good writer for the Times of India called Naomi Canton. I think she does a very good job. But the Times of India also seems to always be quite fair and balanced.
Yeah, it does.
On a lot more things than, like, say, the Times here in the UK are, or the New York Times are over in the States. However, I do worry that your information is coming from someone calling themselves Western Warrior.
Yes, I know, but it is coming from the Times of India, albeit through a third party. Now, the problem you have with India across the board is there is a culture where they have, and I'll phrase this delicately, but they have a culture that has no concept of
telling
not,
the truth?
No, they have no concept of not lying.
Okay, moving swiftly on.
Right. And we shall move on indeed.
And we shall.
This is why we need a producer, because I didn't have time to set up the next bloody video, did I?
And before he does set up the next video, if you are enjoying the show and you would like to support us further, you could go to Ko-fi, ko-fi.com/chasing descent, where you could drop us a donation and the little robot voice might read out your message depending on what scene.
That's the early stages of a flux capacitor.
It's an oil distillation tank.
Oh, you just spoil everything, you! You spoil everything! I wanted it to be a flux capacitor. I thought it was a bit big for a flux capacitor.
I know you wanted it to be a flux capacitor. Anyway, let me continue with what I was saying. And if you are able to buy us any kind of coffee or Ko-fi tonight during the show, you will go towards a glass of wine, a verre de vin, pour moi. Whilst I am in Gay Paris, I have been learning French, and I'm starting to understand it now, which is far better than I want.
Verre de vin.
Verre de vin, s'il vous plaît.
Verre de vin.
Verre de vin.
Oh, s'il vous plaît.
Oh, yeah. Oui.
Ça va. Right, moving on.
Ça va bien, et toi?
Oh, nah, I'm not bothered. Right, anyway, I'm not going to go into it. Shalini Varma, this one's for you. Now, okay, it's not actually, well, maybe it is, but I can just imagine this as you as a child.
I told you he was lying.
As a child. I wasn't lying, I'm just putting a bit of egg on it. It's not lying. It's just
lying.
It's artistic interpretation, for God's sake, man.
Girls, what's just happened?
So, there's an ice cream van there selling just 2 ice creams with 2 chewing gums in it.
Yeah.
For bloody £9 for 2 of them.
£9 for 2?
Yeah, £9. That is going to get nowhere. The one that comes on my street is either £1 a p or £2. That is going to get nowhere with that.
No, he ain't, is it?
No, he ain't.
That's well bad, isn't
Yeah, you
it?
should know. And he only does bloody card. Stood there with my cash. Bloody hell.
That's well bad, isn't it?
Bloody well bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bet he can hear me.
I love it.
I love it. I fucking love it. That is tremendous, isn't it?
Do you know what? Actually, I got ice cream for everybody.
Girls, what's just happened?
So, there's an ice cream van there.
Right, okay. I'll slip of the fingers.
So
Right, carry on.
I got 3 ice creams, 2 scoop, 1 for me, and then 2 tubs for the kids. They came with toppings, they came with sauces. You could choose your toppings. I had crumbled Kit Kat. I had white chocolate and honeycomb ice cream. It was bloody lovely. But it cost less than a tenner for the free ice creams with all these toppings and sauces and everything, and that was Butlin's pricing. So if a fucking ice cream van is going 2 for £9, I am glad she reacted the way she did.
Yeah, I think she's quite right. And Chalini's like, no, I was way cuter. Fuck's sake, she's been taking lessons for you, Ben. The narcissism is strong in that one.
The student has now become the master.
Anyway, moving on. Sometimes you just got to look after your less intelligent pal, don't you?
Yeah, that's when I got to look. That was a visualization of me making John go back to the hotel after he went on the smile.
Well, it wasn't that funny, Ben.
It was.
What was it going? But it took me longer to get back to the hotel than you.
And I went on the Wicker Man as well.
So I think that bird that he pushed under the thing was just having a drink.
I think he was as well. I think he didn't actually do his mate a favour.
Yeah, I don't think he did either. Right, now, next one's going to play. I've turned the sound off because there's music on it. I have no idea what the hell's going on here. This is obviously some sort of Chinese thing, but I've never seen anything like this.
I'm looking forward to this.
It's just bizarre. I just don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
It's weird, isn't it? It's obviously, I think it's some kind of product.
I think it's like a giant bao bun or something, isn't it?
Yeah, but it looks like it's in like, you know how you would wrap a haggis in a sheep's stomach?
Yeah.
It looks like something like that, but it's just bizarre. It's just bizarre looking. I told you there was weird stuff on here tonight, you know?
I mean, it certainly looks like gas being released from an arse wearing suggestive underwear.
Well, I'd say it looks like steam, coming out, but yeah, but... Right, so they set up a portal in New York.
They did.
They set up a portal in New York.
Didn't last long, did it?
To Dublin, right?
So basically they're live screens.
Yeah.
So they can see one another.
And they're basically just live streaming, yeah.
Yeah.
and
it took 4 days! It took 4 days!
I'm surprised it took 4 days, mate. I'm really surprised it took 4 days because, you know, what the fuck did you think was going to happen? Really? What did they think was going to happen?
4 days. It's like Shia LaBeouf did something similar, didn't he? When Donald Trump became president, Shia LaBeouf set up a constant live stream called "He Will Not Replace Us." No, He Will Not Divide Us. Sorry, that was my bad. And it was a constant live stream where people could go up and scream, "He will not divide us." But then 4chan started playing capture the flag with it, didn't they? And I mean, it even got to the point where it was set up in an apartment in Dublin, and 4chan worked out from the net curtains which fucking apartment it was in, and still managed to crash it.
Right, next one. Now this is quite good. It's a kind of modern replay of the Young Ones. You know, do you remember Rick Mail and all that? And the guys, they've done this quite well. You know, they've done it quite well, I think, and they're ripping the piss out of kind of wokeness, even though they are young themselves. I'm quite impressed by this, to be fair.
Okay, you set it up.
This is a message to everybody to not fuck with us. Don't fuck with us. Take your top off. Take your top off right now. All right. Don't mess with us, okay? Because if you mess with us, we will fuck you up, okay? We are gonna fuck you up!
He's fucked off. I did like that. Where have you gone, you blogger? It was good though, wasn't it?
I'm losing faith in humanity.
I think that was a skit. You know, I mean, they weren't real. You know, it was a skit, and it was pretty well done.
Are you sure?
Yeah, come on.
Are you sure?
The guy wasn't. I mean, that was so like something straight out of the Young Ones. He's obviously, what he's probably done is found a Young Ones VHS tape in his granny's and watched it. You know.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, remember I was asking earlier on if you wanted some. Right. Do you want some? Do you?
I love this video.
Who wants it? Who fucking wants it? Who wants it? Who wants it? Eh?
I'll have some.
It's the way the guy turns Reindeer. I'll have some. Yeah, I like that.
That tickled me. It tickled me in all the right places.
Yeah.
It did. Tickled me. Who wants it?
Tonight, by special, just by fortitude, we have 2 bike wankers. So we're having an extra one. Here's another bike wanker. Yeah, I know. Here we go. I was thinking, was that a setup? But
He's got the Uber Eats bag on his back. That's not a setup. That's not a setup. What a twat.
Yeah.
What a twat.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that one.
I enjoyed that.
And right, the last video is what I'm not quite sure if I played this before or not, but what the hell is going on here? I just have no conception of what is going on.
See, in the business, John, we call this day release.
What the fuck? Why do people do these things?
Well, these people are clearly disturbed. They're disturbed, and they've had a little bit of a release, a bit of day release to express themselves. And Dreadeye says, "Is that in Wales?" I imagine it was filmed in Wales.
I'm getting the impression that was in a foreign land.
Wales, then.
I was thinking somewhere like Switzerland or Austria or something like that. They're a bit, they're all a bit weird. Have you seen that? Have you seen that stupid German politician who's been videoing himself licking public toilet urinals and covering himself in feces and stuff. I'm not showing any of that.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see
I
either.
don't want to see that, John. I don't even think I want to hear about it.
But Germans are a bit weird generally when it comes to things like that.
Depraved. Yeah, depraved.
Pardon me. Excuse me, people.
So Goober, that's a name I haven't seen in the chat before, says the Welsh are getting a little too indulged in their fantasies, it seems.
Indeed. Can you ever indulge a Welshman too much, though? That's the question.
Don't die. Well, do we have any? I was going to say, do we have any Welshmen in the chat? We've certainly got men that live in Wales in the chat.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right. Worst superhero ever. And last slide of the evening. Another treat for Shalini Varma. I think this is actually probably a real photograph of her as a youngster. As a youngster getting in some practice.
That's why he's on the balcony, so you can waterboard him easier.
Nothing like waterboarding a teddy bear.
And just so people know, if you do enjoy these shows, we're not recluses, and we do appreciate each and every one of you that comes along. In fact, Teresa, I know you're in the chat tonight. I will be seeing you tomorrow morning in person. So that'll be nice. Me and my son are going to go and see Teresa.
Lovely.
Yeah, we're going to go see her. We're going to go say hello. Because we do appreciate you, and if you are, in the area, down here in the southeast, or, God forbid, you're up in Scotland,
Well, she came up to Scotland, but completely ignored me. She just drove past me into Perth.
Yeesh.
I was disappointed.
She said she's looking forward to it.
Careful what you wish for. What? Meeting you?
Don't say that, John. I'm not the one that smashed glasses in the street.
Yeah, not during the daytime, though. And not without cause.
She says July, John. She's going to come see you in July.
Oh, July. Well, thank you. I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, she's going to come see you in
July. Right. So, anything you want to talk about?
I think.
Anything you want to indulge your narcissistic tendencies?
Well, I would like people to go over to the other channel, the Real Review UK.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As my video series from Butlins has begun, I've done a hotel room tour, and there will be a video out tomorrow that's already sitting on the channel in private of my honest review of this week. And we call ourselves the Real Review over there for a reason. That's all I'm going to say. We don't sugarcoat shit here. And we don't on this channel. We do like to have a laugh, and we are, if people haven't noticed, we are sort of maneuvering this channel towards more of an entertainment slant than anything. But we do entertainment over there as well, and it's not political. It's just fun. There will also be a video series coming from my adventures over the next week as well. So it'd be nice to have some of you over there if you're not over there already. Tomorrow, me and Natalie, and hopefully John as well, depending on time, will be producing the next episode of the Monday Mock, which once again will not be live because I won't be here. So we'll be producing that, so that will go out for you on Monday. And whatever John's going to do for you in the week, I hope you stick around and give him a little bit of support. Give him a pat on the back.
Yeah, we'll do some stuff. You're away until what, Friday again? Yeah.
Well, I'm back Thursday night, but I won't be doing anything then.
I'll see if I can get some stuff up. And I think I'm going to kick off doing some Formula One stuff on the F1 channel.
He's got a myriad of channels over there. He does.
Yeah. I put our channels on the front page of our channel of Cheese and Descent. I called them our sister channels.
Yeah, there you go. But Yeah, there you go. So come over, subscribe to the Real Review UK. Go subscribe to the Outer Place for John and Ed, and I think his other channel's called We Love F1 or something like that. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button, please, on our way out. And you can become a channel member just by clicking that join button. You can also gift memberships to other people. So you could, if you are feeling generous, take a look at random people in the chat with you and go, hey, let's make them a channel member for a month, and you can gift them the membership as well. Everything you do, everything you support goes straight towards us. No, just us. So we do appreciate it. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, John.
Ben.
John.
Ben.
John.
So thank you everyone for attending this episode of All In. And yeah, it's always been great for you.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm